Eugenix, as I said, the best or nothing. Eugenix is in a class of its own. My name Mohammed Hussain Mustafa, basically from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Right now working in Muscat, Oman, as a country head for a French dermaceutical company, Bioderma, and working as an international training manager, responsible for the entire Schengen countries and Russia. By the age of around 32 plus, I could see that there had been a decline in my hairline, and it started to get progressing day by day. So at that point in time, I felt, okay, I need to wait, I need to do a bit of research in order to get the best, because this is a procedure that has to be done once in your lifetime, and this needs a real research, something which has to be really thorough enough to find out the precise precision, to find out the right doctor. And during this journey of research, I had gone through various doctors across the world, certain eminent personalities from US and from Turkey, Istanbul, a few from UK, England as well, and had discussions with my dermatologist in my profession. Basically, I am into the pharmaceutical industry and into dermatology, so I am very much acquainted with a lot of dermatologists across the world, and I had discussed with a few eminent personalities, eminent doctors on this hair transplant. So I had to do a research which I had been doing for the last almost 10 years. I need to look into the latest state-of-art technologies as well, and the experience of the doctors, that matters a lot. More specifically than not, it is much on the success rate that I need to look into. So I had these parameters in my mind where I had been focusing on. And one of my dermatologists who is in Oman, Dr. Poonima Kabad, she is a close friend of Dr. Pradeep Shetty as well as Dr. Arika, and she has been doing PRP for me since the last 3 years, and she had also suggested Eugenix in this case. And besides, from my side, I had also done a research on certain eminent doctors across the world, and I had also tapped down a few doctors in India as well. But at the end of the day, when I did my research, studied those experiences or the patients' testimonials from Eugenix, I was really impressed with the results, because as the motto from Dr. Arika Bansal goes, when you do it the best. So I wanted to stick on to that, and looking into the success rate of Eugenix, it is second to none. And besides, I had gone through the YouTube videos of Dr. Arika as well as Dr. Pradeep, and I have tried my best to write down as much as notes as possible based on their procedures, as they are much more specialized in the hair transplant procedures. And Dr. Arika is one female hair transplant surgeons in India who is one among the few actually, and she is one of the best. That's what I could get in terms of research. So that made me to go ahead, besides the backup from Dr. Poonima from Muscat. These are the groundwork that I had been doing. I had tapped down to almost around 5 to 10, and at the end of the day, when I came to know that the success rate with Eugenix is much higher, and besides the state of art which is being used in Eugenix, and the experience of the technicians, which I really felt awesome during the last 2 or 3 days during my procedure, that had justified my selection, honestly. And that's one of the reasons that I had come down to Eugenix. I came down only to have a discussion with Dr. Arika on my scalp, how well we can go ahead on this. And I had fixed my surgery on the 9th and the 10th of September. I had been here by the 9th morning, right from the reception, the front office, until the technicians. Everyone were so kind, so sweet, honestly. It's not just to impress, but this is what I had really experienced. And within the operation theater, yes, each and every individual or the technician who was with me were giving me the best, utmost care possible. So each and every second they had been behind me, because I had an apprehension towards needles. That was my first concern when I went for a hair transplant, and that was one of the major reasons that I kept on postponing my hair transplant. And when I had a discussion regarding my apprehension on needles with Dr. Arika, I was given 100% confidence that no, you will not find much of a pain. In a grade of between 1 to 10, hardly you will find 3 or 4 max. So that kept me, my fear at bay, and I had to proceed ahead. So each and every moment, I would say, the technicians had been giving their best. And for me, it was so impressive to see everyone were so knowledgeable within the technical team. And each and every portion of the procedure was done with precision. And that's again one of the reasons that I'm here. And that justified my selection as well. With due respects and regards to Drs. Pradeep Shetty and Dr. Arika, I had left to their decision. Yes, when they are successful, they will definitely give you the best. So in this case, they are the best judge to decide my hairline, the number of grafts. So we had a discussion on this in depth, and we had to go as the doctor had promised me that yes, we can do the best coverage possible. And what I've got right now is the best coverage, which is realistic, and I'm very happy with that. Eugenix, as I said, the best or nothing. Eugenix is in a class of its own.